Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, it is KingNido here, and today we are coming to you from Kotondo City, where the Dust Mites are looking to extend their 3-game winning streak, but they have to do it by avoiding being eaten by the 4-tree Tempest. Will the Flying Types, with their type advantage, win this matchup and get themselves into an Elite Four position, or will the Bug Types win? Let us know in the comments below. Let's send it down! Now, as I said, the Flying Types do have the typing advantage, and they're starting out with Noivern and Braviary, and I'm sure Braviary will want to eat some bugs, as it is Vespiquen and Volcarona who have both been having a fantastic season for the Kotondo Dust Mites. But is it a horn drill from Noivern? Volcarona avoids that, and would have been a one-hit KO to kick off this matchup, as Volcarona going for the taunt, telling Noivern to just bring it after having missed that one-hit KO move. Braviary, though, going with the feather dance here. This is going to lower Volcarona's attack a great deal. It is more of a special attacker though, as the power whip onto Noivern will not be very effective from Vespiquen, but Noivern, having fallen for the taunt, has no moves left, so it's going to go for the struggle onto Vespiquen and gets that recoil damage, as Volcarona, with the growth here, it is going to boost that attack and special attack. It's got 135 base special attack. If it goes for a Thunder, it'll surely get an elimination, as the triple arrows is not very effective on the Volcarona from Braviary, and we get the power trip now from Vespiquen, continuing to go for Noivern, as Noivern is continuing to struggle on the field, continuing to target Vespiquen as well, but that recoil damage is going to continue to chip away at Noivern, and the Shadow Claw onto Noivern from Volcarona does some good damage. The Avalanche now onto Volcarona will not be very effective from Braviary, as Vespiquen, with that Calm Mind, everybody feeling that Calm Mind taking over, as it does boost the special attack and special defense of Vespiquen. Vespiquen is 102 base defense and base special defense, as that struggle continues for Noivern, and Noivern gets the recoil damage and it is eliminated. That taunt has paid off fantastically for Volcarona, who goes with the flip turn onto Braviary. Doesn't do a great deal of damage, as Volcarona will return to the bench. It is still in this matchup, unlike Noivern, as Cleavor comes out for the Dust Mites and is going to be met with the Wild Charge from Braviary, who gets the recoil damage. This is fantastic having Cleavor on the field as well, because it is a part rock type, which the Flying Types are weak to. Vespiquen with the Poison Gas will leave Braviary with that Poison status condition, so it will be doing continuous chip damage to eventually take out this normal Flying type bird. And out comes Iron Jugulus for the 4-tree Tempest, immediately with the Fire Fang onto Cleavor, trying to capitalize on that part block type, but Cleavor has flinched as well. Now the tackle onto Cleavor, not very effective, but Cleavor has already taken so much damage in this matchup, and it hasn't even gone for a move, as the Axe Kick is avoided by Braviary from Vespiquen, who keeps going and crashes, taking huge damage in return for missing that move, as Braviary does continue to feel the effects of that poisoning. Iron Jugulus now with the power split, targeting Vespiquen there, sharing its power with Vespiquen. And the Barb Barrage onto Iron Jugulus from Cleavor. It finally gets an offensive move off, but a Meteor Mash onto Cleavor, and Cleavor is eliminated with that super effective critical hit from Braviary. Braviary doing fantastic there to get rid of the Bug Rock type, as we get the Esper Wing, which won't affect Iron Jugulus. It is immune to it. Braviary still feeling the effects of that poisoning. Both sides are down one Pokemon, as Volcarona does return from the bench, and Iron Jugulus immediately with the power trick is going to switch its attack and defense stats. They're both around the same, being 80 and 86 respectively, as the Air Slash onto Braviary. Braviary is still holding on, but it has flinched after that move from Volcarona, and Vespiquen going with the Revelation Dance should finish Braviary off, and that it does, even though not very effective. Braviary is eliminated from this matchup, and the Kotondo Dust Mites quickly take back the lead, as Honchkrow now comes out with 2 Dark Flying types, as the Eerie Impulse onto Vespiquen is going to lower its special attack a great deal here. Volcarona now with the Thunderbolt going for Honchkrow, and it is a one-hit wonder. That super effective move takes out the Dark Flying Bird. Now the Swagger from Vespiquen is going to leave Iron Jugulus confused, but it's giving it a huge attack boost. Iron Jugulus will want to try and shake off that confusion and do some heavy damage, as out comes Killer Watchful for the 4-tree Tempest. And immediately going for the Water Pledge. That super effective move takes Volcarona out of this matchup. This time it goes back to the bench and it will stay there because it has been eliminated. Now Iron Jugulis needs to shake off this confusion to try and level the playing field, and it's going to go for the sheer cold. But Vespiquen has avoided that attack and responds with the slam. But Iron Jugulis has avoided that attack in return. And now out comes Frostmoth, who is a part Ice type. The Dust Mites are doing really well here, but it is a self-destruct from Killer Wattrel, doing huge damage to Frostmoth. It takes itself out, but it has also taken out Vespiquen as well. Now the 4-True Tempest only have 2 Pokemon remaining. Iron Jugulis still is in a confused state as well, but it is going to go for the slack off, so it's actually going to play real intelligently here. After taking damage from that self-destruct, it actually almost gets itself back to full strength, and now the flatter from Frostmoth would normally leave Iron Jugulis confused, but it's already confused, but does get that special attack boost. And out comes Flamigo as the last Pokemon for the 4-True Tempest. It is Scyther now coming out for the Cortondo Dustmote. Iron Jugulis with the speed advantage on the field, and it has done damage to itself. It is unable to shake off that confusion on this turn as Scyther going for a slack off of its own, but it is already at full strength. And Flamigo now going for the Mega Punch, doing great damage there to Scyther as Frostmoth with the last respects gets a critical hit on Flamigo, but Flamigo holds on and Iron Jugulis has snapped out of its confusion. It is going to go for the nasty plot instead of going for the offensive move, but Flamigo is in easy target range here. Scyther needs to capitalize, but it goes for the Memento. Scyther is going to take itself out of this matchup to lower Flamigo's attack and special attack. Now Flamigo does have that 115 base attack, so it can hit really hard, but Scyther has eliminated itself, leveling the playing field, and we get the fling now from Flamigo. It's going to fling its Leopard Berry at Frostmoth. Does very little damage though, and Frostmoth, as a thank you, is going to eat that Leopard Berry and restore some of its PP. Needs to capitalize on its Ice typing, but goes for the attack order onto Iron Jugulis, and out comes Slitherwing as the last Pokemon for the Cortondo Dustmites, as the Rock Smash onto Frostmoth is going to get the elimination with that critical hit as well. Iron Jugulis has put the Cortondo Dustmites in the lead, and we get the Endeavor, which does huge damage to Slitherwing from Flamigo, who responds with the Cross Poison onto Iron Jugulis. It's not going to do enough. Iron Jugulis responds with the Zing Zap, and the 4-Tree Tempest have come back and won this match in fantastic fashion. Even Flamigo able to hold on, going for that Endeavor. That was a fantastic play to set up Slitherwing for an easy elimination. The 4-Tree Tempest have won and moved themselves up into 4th place, as the Dust Mites are still in an Elite Four position in 3rd place, and next round they will be taking on the Saffron Powerlinks. They do not want to lose a 2nd game in a row, whereas the Flying types will be taking on the Glisado Nordics. They will be at a type disadvantage, but until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.